Hello everybody, it's Bonner Rich here. Gonna make a video. Got more records than you can shake a stick at. Plus my first tone poet. First, I want to address the women in the VC. There's not that many women in the VC compared to the dudes. And that's because women tend to not collect things. At least not like guys do. They don't. I mean, it's a fact. I mean, everybody says, oh yeah, we're equal. Okay, yeah, as far as rights, we're equal. But we're not the same, you know? We're not. Thank God. But the women in the VC, they can get a lot of subscribers very quickly. You know, they have to put their makeup on. It's a societal pressure that a lot of women feel. They can't go, they don't want to present themselves unless, you know, they're kind of made up. And that's fine. You know, that's their decision. They can get a lot of subscribers quicker than some slobby dude, you know what I mean? And that's a fact. But there's two sides to the coin. They get a lot more hate than the dudes do. And I remember, I don't know, a couple years ago, I was campaigning for thumbs down, and I still encourage anybody who wants to give me a thumbs down. It's fine. I love them. For me, a thumbs down and a thumbs up is the same thing. At least you made a little effort. That's all I care, you know. And the women get a lot of thumbs down. And when I was doing that campaign, you know, I think I got up to 80. I don't think I quite, my goal was 50, and I know I got over that. I never got to 100. I might start another campaign. But anyways, Melinda Murphy commented that, she goes, have you ever noticed how many thumbs downs I get? And I don't really pay attention to that. And you know, the next time I watch one of her videos, I look and I go, gee, money. It's like, I mean, she's a nice lady. Her tastes are to the mainstream, but very wide taste in music. And why anybody would give her a thumbs down, it's beyond me, to be quite honest. I mean, maybe her taste in music isn't yours. You don't watch, fine, but come on, a thumbs down. I mean, there's something else going on there, you know. I think it's more of a reflection on the thumbs down people than the Belinda. But anyways, supposedly there's a lot of drama in the VC right now. And I don't see it that way. I mean, if that's drama, then you guys are living pretty sheltered life, you know. In my neighborhood, that's what they would call, you know, you got white people problems. But anyways, Brian, vintage audiophile, I think it's Brother Brian now. He's one of them guys. He's starting to change his name. He made a video about Hannah a while back and how she was playing the dudes. And I don't know if she was doing it on purpose, but it was a perfectly honest observation. I mean, she was getting BCLT left and right. I think it's what broke up her relationship. Maybe a little drawing of a dad bending over the bathtub had something to do with it, but I don't know. But, and now, recently he's made a couple of videos, and he's mentioned the Vinyl Guru. He said a couple of things that I didn't necessarily agree with, you know, kind of criticizing her name, saying, you know, you're not the guru. Vinyl Richie or Bobby Gass, they're vinyl gurus, and I'm by no means a vinyl guru. If I remembered everything that I've forgotten in life, maybe then I would be, but I've forgotten more than I remember, But that's a big deal, And he did make one video where he kind of went over the line. He was talking about, just, Vinyl Guru, just make a video breastfeeding, and that was kind of over the top. I know what he meant, just show your boobs, and you'll get a lot of clicks, That's what I do. I don't know if you ever noticed, but I always have, my nips are always hard in my videos. But, and it's true. You will get a lot of video views. That's the way of life, There's a lot of fucking idiots out there. But that's not Vinyl Guru's fault. But I don't think he did it with any hate at all. I think he's just making honest observations. Now, whether you agree with him or not, that's fine. But I don't think there was any malice involved at all. I like Brother Brian, and I do like the Vinyl Guru. I watch both of their videos. I try to watch as many of them as I can. Lately, I haven't been able to watch. But, I mean, if being honest or making what you feel are honest observations, if that's drama, then, I don't know. To me, that says more about you and how society has gotten into this sheltered bullshit position that we're in now. People don't have to agree. And I, for one, I don't think the VC or people in the VC, I don't think you always have to be positive. In fact, I hate that shit. And I'm going to make my criticism of the Vinyl Guru. I like her, but she's playing a character. At least I hope so. I mean, if she's, how she is in her videos all the time in real life, she would drive me fucking nuts, So, I mean, that's my criticism of her. I prefer videos where people come on, they're just their self. But that's her choice. It doesn't turn me off to the point where I don't watch her videos. So, it's just my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's my opinion. I still love you, Guru. I mean, I don't even think her glasses have glass in them, I don't see no reflection there, I think it's a character, which is fine. But if you want to, and this is an observation that was made by someone else, if you want to have a giant YouTube channel, I don't think showing records is necessarily the platform for it, but she obviously has a passion for it, so this is naturally what she does, and more power to her. And all the other women in the VC, I love you. Most of you, Rachel Mann, she's one of my favorites. I've been watching her. She's been doing live streams a lot. And she's got a quick wit about herself that I just love. She's really good. And once I get my setup right, I'll jump in on some of those live streams. Doc Dawkins, he does live streams. And he's another guy he's got this little wit about him that I like. I like that. Now, let's show some records. This record here, I did not show in my last Vinyl Finds video. I couldn't find it. I mean, I'm moving, but this is it. It's Skip James, the complete 1931 session. I think the blues vinyl guy might have shown this, and he talked about it. And the song I'm So Glad is on here. This dude wrote that song. So I thought, man, I want to hear what the original sounds like. Now, first of all, this dude, he sings kind of weird. His song structures are kind of weird. They're not traditional blues, really. I mean, it's blues, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's kind of off kilter a little, My problem with this record is all the fucking background background noise. I mean, it's 1931. Some of the songs, it starts off with Devil Got My Woman, and I like that song. There was, there's the background noise, but it wasn't that bad. But some of the other songs are, and I noticed they put them toward, it looks like a lot of them are on site 2. But Devil Got My Woman, Cypress Groove Blues, Hard Time Killing for Blues. Some great stuff. And even I'm So Glad. It is a fucking, I would love to hear somebody do a version of that song the way he did. It's so much better than the Cream. I never did care for that song by Cream. I'm so glad, I'm glad, I'm glad. This guy is a little more, it's a little deeper than that, it's it's a little cynical, his version. Now some of these songs are with guitar and some are with piano. I definitely prefer the guitar ones. The honky-tonk piano is not my thing. And it's on Yazoo Records. I don't know if you're going to see that. It's pretty dark. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a keeper, to be quite honest. I don't know if I'm going to listen to it because of all the noise. Now, I made a video a while back and I mentioned something about audiophile. And we'll go back to the vintage audiophile. Brother Brian, he kind of called me out on that one and said I'm full of shit, Which, yeah, I am. I admit I am full of shit. And he said, an audiophile isn't someone with the pristine system and they keep wanting it to sound better and better and better. That's what an audiophile means to me, and it still does, And I made the comment that that's a bit neurotic, and it would drive me nuts, Oh, it can get a little bit better. It would be a never-ending path to the cuckoo house for me, But he said that an audiophile is actually somebody that can listen to anything. Even those tubes or, I don't know, whatever. Whatever. And if that's true, I'm still not an audiophile because I don't like Boston. I guess that's supposed to be an audiophile album, but to me it's real polished, but it's still a turd, It's a polished turd. So I don't like that. But I don't like to listen to the old blues or old recordings with all that. I can't get past it, I'm sorry. Mazzy he's having a 3,000 subscribers contest, and he cheated a little bit, Me and him, in my mind, I was like in a race with him to get to 3,000, and he fucking cheated. He had a contest when he was 2,970. Oh, and I noticed that's a trend now. Getting to 200 or whatever. Come on, wait till you get there, Well, whatever, who cares? But anyways, he got, congratulations on 3,000 subs, Maz. I finally got there, You cheated, so you're disqualified. I win. And that's another thing. People say, oh, the vinyl community, it's not a competition. Yeah, it is. This toxic masculinity feels it is a competition. I'm just kidding. Another dude that's doing a contest is Chris Prophy. He likes to do contests. And he's already up to 650 subs. Good for him. He hasn't been around maybe a year, if that. And he's got 6 questions. I can't answer them because... But one of the questions was, how do you organize your record? Show your first record and then your last. So I thought, I can do that with my... I just still have my punk records here. So I can show my very first punk record. And it's The Abused. Hardcore band out of New York. Look at that guy, man. He's tied down, and he's not going to take it anymore. Here's the poster in the back. Yeah. And let's see what's the very last one. Boy, these are in there tight. Zero Boys. This is the repress of it, because it does have some bonus tracks. But the real reason for this video, and I left it over there. I'll be right back. How unprofessional, I'm sorry. And I don't edit, so fuck it. I won a contest. I didn't enter the contest to win. Shawn Sicilia had a contest. Talking about 45s. It was about a month ago I made that video. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And I got this giant box. I think the prize was supposed to be 10 45s plus a book. This is obviously more than that. I haven't opened it. I've been in Bakersfield. It was here when I got back yesterday. And I'm going to open it online, you know. It's funny how some of these people, you know, they open these packages like it's like they're a sissy in a China cabinet or China store, you know. Fuck it, just open the motherfucker, you know. Well, I say that, but nobody wants to watch this, do they? That wasn't that hard. Whoa. Okay. First things first. There is the book, and this I was expecting this part of it. It's The Day the Country Died. A History of Anarcho-Punk, 1980 to 1984. I'm looking forward to reading this. Some of my favorite bands. Crass, one of my favorite bands from the 80s. Rudimentary Peni, right off the top of the bat. Those are two of my favorite bands. Another great band is Conflict. And yeah, Subhumans and yada yada yada. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this, dude. It'll probably take me 10 years to read it, but whatever. Now these are all taped together. Well, let's get this. There's a 10-inch in here. The Philadelphia Sound. The Curs, Painted Black, Knives. Okay, I'm thinking this is a comp, and these are the bands. And I don't know any of them. That might be the problem with a video like this, especially with Shawn Sicilia. He likes some obscure shit, dude. I mean, he was making videos, you know, he would play 5 clips from songs, and, you know, you name that band. And fuck, 4 out of the 5 I never even heard of the band, you know? And it looks like there's at least 10 singles in here. This is U Blank's Joyless Ones. I have no idea. Never heard of it. The Broad. Defecative, whatever, you know. Never heard of it. None of you have either. Ben Harper with Charlie Musselwhite. I have heard of both of those knuckleheads. Blues Guys. The Nuns. Like a nun, not the religious nun. The Red Mass. I haven't heard of any of these. Moses and the Firstborn, Roland Cosillo. Very cool cover. Haven't heard of it. Oh, we got a Third Man Records. And Alabama Shakes. Very cool. I have heard of them. Isn't that the lady with the real soulful voice? This one I have no idea what it is. No Age, I think. Yeah, No Age. Morning Glories, that rings a bell, but I can't tell you what it is. Sprouts versus Pricks. Or is it Pricks versus Sprouts? I don't know. Norton Records, okay, I do know that label. Hurricane Sandy, Catastrophe, a limited edition. The A-Bones, okay, I do know the A-Bones. I'm not real familiar with them, but I have been on the Norton Records website, so I am familiar with this band. In fact, they have a record, I believe it's something Now, and the cover looks like the Rolling Stones Now cover. And I think they're like a rocky, garagey type band. You know, roots rocky. Suck Patch. Very cool cover. I don't know what Suck Patch is though. I'm sure I'm gonna like most of these. Low. This is the jacket. Low. Now that brings me to David Bowie. Low. You know, a lot of I saw somebody, they were showing the Berlin trilogy, and I might do a video on that. Once Upon a Time. This is by God. I don't know who that is. And Will Brandis. Undi, Baby Twist. I think this one might be more of a jokey shit. And that's all the singles. And there's an album in here. Holy crap, dude. Let me get my knife out. See, that's how you open a fucking package, you know? You sissies. Fuck, I ruined the record. Wow, more goodies. It's a CD. The High Seas singles collection. Now, is this that band? The OCs. Now, I've heard a lot of people rave about this band. I have never heard them. I'm going to play this CD when I go back to Bakersfield today in the car. And motherfucker, dude. More singles. Now, Shawn Sicilia likes, I think the 45 is his favorite format. God damn, dude. Mr. Lucky, John Lee Hooker. Oh, wow. That's cool. Horace Pinker. That looks pretty funny. Let me see what the back of this looks like. Yeah. I can just tell I'm going to like that band. Free. Oh, man. He got these all taped together. What the fuck? Dude. Wow. These are taped together very awkwardly. Here's one. The Liars. Very, very cool garage band from the 80s. Baby, I Still Need Your Love. And finally a band I'm familiar with. A fantastic band. The Liars. Were they from New York or Australia? Or, I don't know. One of them places way out there, you know. I'm just gonna rip this fucking shit. Tail Drone Double Vision. Who knows? There is some writing on the back of these. Nice, catchy singer. Garage. Alright, cool. Oh, man, dude, look at this. There's a piece of tape up here. Alright. Girl Trouble, cool. Now, I do know this band. I have, I think, 3 of their 45s. I don't have any of their albums. And Scorpio 9, backed with the track. Very cool, dude. So far, this is a highlight, man. I love Girl Trouble. I've never bought any of their albums, though. And 2 more. Divine Fit, My Love Is Real. Look at that dude, man. His love is real. Now, you're a sad sap, dick. No, I'm just kidding. And Free Kitten stickers, Lick. I guess that's the name of the band, you know. Free Kitten, maybe, huh? I'm gonna like that, man. I like kitty cats. I'm a dog guy, but I like cats. And Elvis Boot. Wow. Forever Young, Forever Beautiful. One of the worst things I have ever heard. Prop in the middle, then Elvis. Singing crappy birthday songs. Elvis Boot. Memphis Flash. And this has not been played very much. There's no sleeve in here at all. So he obviously didn't like this record, but I'll keep it, man. You know, thanks. And oh my goodness, four-way anal touch fight. Now I don't know if I'm part of in the VC. It's like a tag where you do the four-way anal touch fight tag, you know, and I believe it's going to James Griffiths. So I don't think this is part of the tag one because everybody that gets it's supposed to write their name on it. And I'm keeping this motherfucking record. I like it, dude. It's funny. It's pretty out there. And yeah, is it Sweden? Guess there ain't much to do in Sweden except for lick anal cavities, you know. But it's pretty trippy, dude. Power finger, fist fuck. Anyways, that's it, man. Thanks a lot, dude. I hope this is my tag. But whatever I always want for my tag, it never is, you know? For some reason. Naz Nomad, he go, oh, let me do this for my tag. And it turns out to be the tag. I think he has someone take a picture and then, you know. But yeah, that's it, man. Shawn Sicilia, I'm going to leave a link to his channel. Great. He's a great dude. Some words of advice. When you're shooting a video, don't do it in front of an open window. You can't see shit, dude. You know, it's like all this light's coming into the camera and you're like a black silhouette and then you're showing a record and you can't see shit. Some words of advice. Next. Quit changing your fucking name so much, man. He was Too Many 45s, I believe he was. Then Kim Gordon Single. Now, I thought that was a really good name. He changed it to something else, and now he's something else. And now it's like Shawn Sicilia changes his name. So he knows. It's part of the gig. Anyways, take care. I'll be listening to this in the car after the Dodger game. Take care, and I love you, women. I love everybody, you know. Except for the haters. No drama. Whatever, dude. Drama's good for you idiots.